Another great game awaiting you today from Atlanta, from the Georgia Dome. Well, it's shaping up to be a great finish to the season. Many teams still vying for playoff spots. So thanks for joining us as the Buccaneers square off against the Falcons. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Number 9 will be kicking off.
The Falcons will be kicking off to start the game. Graham back to return.
This one is handled by Graham. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or fumble recovery, something like that.
Gets the toss to the right. Griffith is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
And the thing is, you have to maintain your position, keeping containment on the outside. If the back can work into space or take a linebacker or safety one-on-one, he only has to make that one move or break that one tackle, and he's got open field in front of him.
Away the counterplay. Brooking comes up to make the play.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Be the hammer, not the nail. Go make a play.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Quick throw. It's on the ground. The Falcons grabbed the live ball. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Not today.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3.
Play football.
Blitz is coming. Throwing. And it's intercepted. The 10. He gets all the way in for the touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Bryant comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. The one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Tampa Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Russell back to return.
This one is handled by Russell.
It's still very early. This is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
It's 1st and 10.
We'll start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. Going to the left. Kelly is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
The defense made that play stretch further than the runner wanted to make it.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Stretch strong. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
The Falcons line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Dropping back. Looking for the long completion. On the sideline and out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Horn was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Graham lines up deep for the punt return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
It's
The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Garcia with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Jackson is there for the tackle.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
You can't stop me. Watch each other back. Yeah. Watch it.
Tucks it away. Lloyd comes up to make the play at the 28.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
3rd and 6.
6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch the back.
The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Garcia sends a man in motion.
What screen?
On the call. They'll go with a play fake with the throw, and he makes the grab. Griffith is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Leighton goes in motion.
Not today. Let's go. Let's go. Watch
A
out.
little misdirection. Abraham comes up to make the play at the 36.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2nd and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Garcia sends a man in motion. With a counterplay. Brooking is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we come. Let's go, baby.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Garcia with a man in motion.
Here we go.
Under pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. Griffith takes him down before he can get the first. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Russell back to return. He's waving for the fair catch.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Do something. Play hard and fast, baby.
With a counterplay. Brooks is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 22.
So low. Let's go. Be physical. Yeah, you see me. Let's go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Back it up, baby. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
With the pass, broken up. Horn was his intended target. Phillips with the coverage.
Third and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Be careful. Nothing deep.
The backs are lined up in an I. Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
That might have had something to do with his follow-through. If you release the pass just a little late, you're going to see underthrows or balls thrown into the ground. If you release it too early, then you'll see an overthrow like that.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, boys.
Only one man in the backfield. Garcia sends a man in motion.
Hey. Go make a play.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Anderson comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. Stovall makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Turn it up now. Defense
Only one man back. Looking upfield. Spins away from the tackle. Boley is there for the tackle at the 32.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
And a pickup of about 2. Third and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Under 10.
The Falcons come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Malloy comes up to knock that ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Watch your eyes.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. Pressure, throwing, and the catch is made. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-0. Bucs. And we're ready to start the second quarter. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. It's showtime, baby. Let's go. Be
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Crowder is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hey, watch the screens. Come on. You turn it up.
With the pass. And the catch is made. June is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Get some swag going. Deuce it.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. They're blitzing. Throwing. Hits his receiver on the open field. Horn didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
There we go, D. It's on.
The Bucs come out in a 4-3. Toss play to the left. Sharp stiff arm. Brown is there for the tackle. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is a special player, and he can make you look bad.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Danny. Let's go.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3.
Be careful.
Moving right. Good play in the backfield by Kevin Carter. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
And 15. Ball on the 46-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Under 10.
The Bucs come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Channing Crowder dishes out punishment at the 45-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Third down here, they have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert. They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Davis is there for the tackle. White caught it short of the first down marker. Number 16 needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. They'll down this one at the 1. So they'll down it at the 2-yard line and put the offense now in a very difficult position.
I'll tell you, that was one heck of a punt. And those gunners did a great job getting down there and down on the ball.
Ball on their own 2. The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Tosses it right. Paul is there on the stop at the 1-yard line.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
It's second down and a long way to go.
On the 1-yard line.
What screen? Here we go, baby.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. With the counterplay, keeps his feet moving. Robert Griffith was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. The defense just couldn't wrap him up.
You know, the back did a heck of a job of running with some power, and that power allowed him to get a first down.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Let's go. Keep it up. Regular.
Atlanta comes out with 7 in the secondary. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Jeremy Stevens gets hammered as soon as he makes the catch.
3-yard gain on the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
15-yard line.
Let's go now. So we're going to take it.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Spins away from the tackle. Malloy is there for the tackle at the 27. Williams picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Regular. Watch each other back.
Only 1 man back. They'll pass on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Clayton was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
27-yard line.
We got to have it, D. Let's go. Be physical. Watch
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. The blitz is on. Gets the pass off. Completed pass to the back. Paul is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
3rd and 4.
Check it.
The Falcons with a 4-man front receives the handoff. Keith Brooking stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far.
Teams run in the middle about 80% of the time, and that's inside the tackles. So you have to be able to have some success doing it. This time, there was no problem getting it up in there.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Slide going. Solo.
Atlanta comes out in their nickel package with the throw. Houston comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
The Buccaneers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Ball on their own 47. And this is the 9th play of this drive. We're just about down to 1 minute.
Watch your eyes.
The Falcons with a 4-man front. Drops back. Pumps once, closing in, looking left for the long pass. He's there for the catch.
Jeff Garcia just has a feeling where rushers are coming from. He knows how to buy time, and then he can make the throw.
We'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20. Incomplete pass.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there. I'm sure they'll have one of their receivers running near the sideline. And if they go to him, he's got to look upfield because he might be able to take it in for a score if the defense thinks he's just going to run out of bounds.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the screen. Yeah, you see.
They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, this pass is incomplete.
That's a way to make him come up with nothing but air.
Houston had the coverage on the play. 3rd and long, looking for a great throw to convert on this one. And this is the 12th play of this drive.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Get it, Tony. Let's go, baby.
Stepping up with the throw. Terrible way to end that drive, John.
When you put the ball right on the money, you expect it to be caught. When you put it on the money on 3rd down and it's dropped, sometimes that's like a dagger.
Matt Bryant lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. The kick is good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Bryant in to kick this one off.
Russell back to return.
From the 7-yard line.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby.
The Buccaneers come out in a dime package.
Danny. Hey, watch that screen.
He's going to run. Sims comes up to make the play. At the 34, Vick scrambled around, picked up a few.
Zone coverage allows the defense to keep their eyes in the backfield. If he decides to take off and run, they'll see it happen almost immediately, and they can be right there to make the tackle.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Looking for room. They'll go with a play fake. Buchanan is there on the stop at the 28. Vick didn't have a chance to get that one away. They were right there in his face.
You can say that again. That was probably less than a second after he faked the ball to the running back.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here.
Good shoot. All right, here we go. Watch the snap down. We turning it up. Play alert. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, watch the move. It's all about teamwork. TVs, let's go. Hold the look. Here we go. Stay deeper than the deepest. Stay bolted up. Let's go.
The end of the 2nd quarter with the score, Tampa Bay 10, Atlanta 0.
At the end of the 1st half, the score is Tampa Bay 10, Atlanta nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Bryant is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Russell back deep to return.
From the 4-yard line. Russell takes this one back to the 29. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's run, man. Let's go now.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Hovan is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Watch the back. Defense, get ready. Check it.
They're coming with the blitz. Throwing. The wide receiver has it. Keeps his feet moving. The 50, the 40, the 30. Off and run. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him. They did everything they had to on that one. The end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Number 9 comes in to kick off.
With a kickoff. Graham back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 2-yard line. Tampa Bay takes over on offense, looking to extend their lead.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Blue jam, blue jam. Don't stop that motor.
Williams, the lone back. With the throw. The wide receiver has it. Houston comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 32.
On the 32-yard line.
Get me going. Stay at home. Do something.
Williams, the lone setback.
Here we go.
Handed off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
All right, now. We turning it up. Hey, let's go one.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Garcia sends a man in motion. Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Don't let him pass. Make him dump it on.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3. With the throw. Incomplete pass. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Bidwell comes into the game for the punt. Russell is back to receive this kick. From the 28-yard line.
40-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Bring it up.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Drops the interception.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Rush in. Stay at home.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Brooks is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
You can't stop me. Keep it up. Here we go.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3.
Come on.
Drops it off to the back. Kelly comes up to make the play at the 49.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, You just can't find the hole.
Second and inches. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Grabs the off-target pass. Brown is there for the tackle at the 44.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Everything you got.
The Buccaneers with a four-man front. Hands it off. Nailed from behind before he can get it off.
Line had some problems with their assignments on that play. They just couldn't get the defenders at bay.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Bucs come out in a 4-3. Dropping back. The long pass over the middle. This one falls incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play, and he just had too much arm on it.
Horn was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 14. Ball on the 47-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Saber.
Vic will work out of the shotgun.
Let's go. We turning it up. Make him go short.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. White was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Number 9 is ready to punt this one away. Graham is the deep return man. And he waves for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Temple. Don't stop that motor. Play hard and fast, baby.
Give it to the halfback. Brooking comes up to make the play at the 28.
This is just the kind of thing that they have come to expect from their running game. A very consistent and effective ground attack.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Get it, son. Check it.
They're going with a form of bunch formation here.
Regular.
He gets the carry. Keith Brooking stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. Solid yardage on that run.
You know, people say you got to run the ball, you got to control the clock, but the key thing is you have to run the ball successfully. You have to establish a threat that you're going to make the defense respect.
Williams is the deep back.
Here we go, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Anderson comes up to make the play at the 35.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
We like to pack the wolves.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go one deep. You can't stop me. I'm coming through, baby. Watch the back.
They give it to the halfback. Williams is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Third and 4. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Over swing right. Let's go. Come on.
The Falcons with a 4-man front.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Gets the toss to the right.
Run.
Keith Brooking cuts him down at the 37. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Bedwell will come in now to punt it away. Russell sets up to run back the punt. From the 18.
43-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Keep moving.
Out of the shotgun.
They don't get nothing. Hey, let's go. Nothing.
Dropping back to pass on first down. He's going to run it. Crowder comes up to make the play at the 26. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 10-7 Bucs.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is the Buccaneers.
Teams are set for the fourth
10,
quarter of play.
The Falcons 7. The fourth quarter is a
ball on their own 26.
Let's go, boys. Turn it up now. Let's go now. Here we go.
The Bucs line up in a 4-3. Vic sends a man in motion. With a counterplay, Carter is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Third and 5.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Alert.
From the gun.
Defense, get ready.
Dropping back. Going for the deep man.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Number 9 comes into the game for the punt. Graham looks like he's ready for the return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
So they have first and 10 here.
Line. First and 10.
Stay at home. Here we go.
Pressure coming. Rolls right. Trying something to the left. It's batted away. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Bucs come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight.
Go, baby. No, one.
Crosses it left. Missed tackle. This one will be spotted at the 41-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. He broke a tackle in the backfield and got the first down.
Yeah, great play by the defender getting in the backfield, but he didn't wrap him up.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
One back. Let's go.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3.
Keep moving. We're talking about bring it.
Gives the ball off. Keith Brooking did a nice job to get in on the play and record his 8th tackle. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
From the start.
Williams, the lone back. Stevens comes in motion.
Don't make a play.
Dropping back. Throwing. Williams records the tackle at the 45. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
The Falcons with a 4-man front.
Watch a man.
On the call. Keith Brooking has been all over the field. Just made his 9th stop on that play. 8-yard gain. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's run, man. Let's go. Be physical.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 31.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here, and he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
What screen? Nothing. They don't get nothing. Here we go. On the 10. You gotta believe it. It's our game. Turn it up now. All on us, y'all.
Keep the throttle down. On the call. Williams comes up to make the play at the 26, 6-yard gain. Ball on the 26-yard line. 8th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Atlanta lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Hands it off to the back. Griffin is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Hilliard goes in motion. Ball on the 18-yard line. 9th play of this run. 2 minutes left. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. Looking to run it here. Coleman is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. Williams battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20.
It's showtime, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. With the throw, Brooking comes up to make the play at the 6. The Bucs rolling down the field on this drive. That's first down number 5. It's first and goal at the 6-yard line.
Keep it up. Hey, let's go.
Stevens in motion.
I can do it, baby. One back.
Hand it off to the back. Foley is there on the stop at the 4-yard line. They can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. Just 4 yards from the goal line now.
On the 4-yard line.
Watch the back. Let's go. Yeah, watch the slide. Hold the look. Rush in.
Hand it off. Coleman got very good penetration there. That draw didn't fool him as one of the linemen got in there to bring him down.
You know, their run stoppers create a lot of 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and long.
They have 7 yards to the end zone.
On the 7-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Play football. Watch the
Stevens moves in motion.
There's some slot going. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hand off on the draw. You could hear the collision up here. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Bryant will try to come through with the field goal here. The attempt is good. Big field goal there puts them up by more than 3. Squib kick. This one is fielded by Russell.
We've got a good one going here today.
Russell on the return.
They have to get closer and get a fresh set of downs because time is running out.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Alert, 5-5. Watch the play.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. Throwing. Keeps his feet moving. Phillips is there for the tackle. They'll head right back to the line. Vick stops the clock there. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey! Let's turn it up, D.
The Bucs come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, complete to the wide receiver. Mike Brown was the man to bring him down. That's his third tackle. And they're going without a huddle.
Under 10.
Spike stops the clock. So this could be the last play of the game.
On the 43-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Don't stop that.
And it all comes down to this. They have to get it into the end zone or it's over. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Not much offense featured in this one as the team's finished with less than a touchdown separating them.
13, the Falcons, 7.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.